A little bit of everything tonight for Gavin Larsen. An impressive win here. You were able to complete a pass, catch a few passes, a lot of big plays defensively. What stood out to you about your performance and the team's performance here in this win?
Really, we just tried to spread things out this week. I mean, we saw a few weaknesses in their defense this week, and we really took advantage of it.
Those two-point conversions where you got to catch the ball, it's got to be fun. Describe how that play's drawn up and how fun was it to get in on the receiving end of some passes?
Well, really, we're just trying to throw them off a little bit, and we're going to try to get them off guard. We haven't really ran a two-point conversion where I get the ball ever, and so we kind of really saw weakness in their defense again and took advantage of it.
You and Cooper Nielsen are coming back on the offensive line, and Colton Hanson thrown in there here this year. You guys you feel like you've settled on to who you want up front, and how are you guys working together?
Really, we're really good friends outside of football and inside of football. I mean, we work together really well. We communicate up the line, and it just works together pretty well. So,
you guys' defense after the first two possessions were really impressive. What was the key? Did you make some big adjustments, or what got going there for you on the defensive side?
The big thing was our secondary. They did a great job tonight. I mean, Xira's receivers made some really great catches, but I mean, you just can't really help that. You just got to kind of keep playing along after that point. But I think that our secondary did a really good job tonight of keeping their wide receivers in contain.
4 straight victories over Xira EHK, and I know, maybe the chatter a little bit was maybe this was the year they'd have an opportunity to end that drought against you guys. How satisfying is it to come away with the win?
It feels pretty good. I mean, we've had a rough start to the season, but I think that we finally found our rhythm tonight. We're kind of going to get it going after this win. I think it's going to really carry us places.
A big one coming up next week with Cam. Both teams, obviously great seasons last year, a lot of familiarity, a lot of changes on the roster from those two squads, but give us a little preview of what's coming next week.
I think next week we're really going to have to be physical. I mean, Cam's a big physical team. They can throw the ball from what I've seen, and they're really just all over the place. They run to the ball. You will never see just one guy making an open field tackle. You'll see a bunch of them getting on each other about stuff like that, and they're great kids. I mean, they're good teammates, and they work together really well. So it's going to be tough to prepare for them, and we're just going to have to make adjustments on the fly, and we're going to have to catch up to what they're doing.
Has your role as far as a team leader changed much at all, given, you're one of only 2 starters coming back on offense, one of 3 starters coming back on defense? What's that mean to have to kind of carry the load there a little?
Really, yeah, it is a pretty big change. I mean, last year we obviously had Gavin Smith carrying the ball. He was a great leader. He was a 4-year starter. I mean, he was just one of those kids that you could tell that he was a leader just from watching him play on the field. So, I mean, the fact that he's gone, and Braden Wessel and Joey Schramm and all those seniors from last year, I mean, it's really putting a lot on me and Cooper Nielsen. I mean, we're kind of we're the 2 starters coming back from last year. And so we kind of have to take over. We got to tell people how they got to do stuff, and we got to make sure that everyone does their job.
I can't let you go without asking about the fake punt. Your eyes had to just light up on that play, huh?
Oh, yeah, that was fun. We had it drawn up in practice a few days, but I didn't really actually think we were going to run it. But, I mean, it worked, and it worked well, and it got the job done.
You got some history throwing the ball?
In junior high, I used to play a little quarterback. Freshman year, I used to run the ball a little bit, but nothing too special.
You guys, it's kind of unique, 2-0 in the district, but 0-3 non-district. I guess those are just learning experiences against Fremont Mills and Southeast Warren and Winfield Mountain Union. So how have you used those games to help you guys grow?
Really, I think that the amount of physicality that the other teams had and how big they were really set us up for this game perfectly. I mean, we got used to the physicality pretty quick. I mean, we just had to make adjustments, and tonight I think we were more physical. I think we set the tone early, and I think that was a big reason of why we won.
Maybe it was a coincidence, but I felt like there were a couple plays tonight where you were pretty well knew what was coming. One was an onside kick. You were right there to recover. Another one, you batted down an out route. You study quite a bit of film?
Yeah, it's film, and it's also coaches. Coaches really basically are able to tell us what's going to come, and we just have to be able to pursue what's going to happen. I mean, we got to keep our eyes up. We got to make sure that we're doing our job, and think good things will happen.
Last couple of years, it's been a veteran team, and I guess maybe early on in the season, we've kind of known, like, this is how good Audubon can be. But this year, do you feel like you're a ways away from reaching the full potential?
I think that we still have a little ways to go. I mean, we're really young, we're really unexperienced yet, but I think that we can really be a really good team. I think we can make a run this year. We just got to keep doing what we're doing, and we got to stay confident. We got to keep our heads up, and it'll take us places.
Have fun celebrating this one, and good luck next week for another big Friday night.
Thank you.